Hey, what's up, guys? Today, I'm going to give you a small meta report on the TFT patch. So, I've been into set 16 a lot recently, and I'm about Masters 100 OP in, 120 something. So, yeah, I'm not the best, but not the worst. So, yeah, I'm just going to give you guys 5 comps for the new patch and a little bit on how to play them, but we won't go super in depth. So, firstly, this is like the best Premier Fast 9 Premier comp, Premier Fast 9 comp of the patch. This is Rigs or Rise Ziggs, and basically you're gonna Fast 9, and to unlock Rise, you're gonna wanna play like usually it's this board except you use Seraphine as your Ziggs item holder, so you can use Seraphine over Caitlyn, and then over Ziggs, you play Echo because it gives you Zana and Disruptor, and then that'll be enough to unlock Rise. And yeah, this is pretty much the board. Oh, also, if you don't find Tarek, you could just use any Targon, right, to unlock him, so shouldn't be a problem. And usually, you want to level up on Raptors round to 9, so you don't have to waste a life unlocking Ziggs and Rise. And remember that you need to transfer the items over to Azan or Yordle Champ in order to unlock him. So don't leave the items on Seraphine on minions. You need to like sell the Seraphine and then um move items over to Mundo or something. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the comp. Ziggs really likes JG attacks and attack speed. And Rise, you can just put like the utility items on him, as well as Shojin. And put your tank items on Wukong. If you don't have Wukong too, you can like probably play like Tarek and it should be fine. Yeah. We have set items here, but usually you just like smack a gloves on him because you don't have that many items. So you just smack a thief's gloves on him and he'll do some work. All right. Next up we have Demacia. You can play it in 2 ways. You can go for the Vayne carry with Vayne 3, or you can play just for Lux, and then you can go 9 for Galio too and stuff. Remember that Galio's not actually on the board. He's on the bench and he gets called. And usually you just smack a Thief's Clothes on him. But if you have extra items for him, feel free to do that. One very important thing about this comp to remember is Garen does not want stuff like Even Shroud, Ionic Spark, and Sunfire. He wants like true tank items, like as you see here, like Bramble, Visage, Steadfast. Maybe not Gargoyle, because Gargoyle's kind of bad unless you like solo tank him like this, and then maybe Gargoyles is justified. But he wants 3 true tank items, so he lives for a while and he stalls time for your Lux and your Vayne. Um, but this board is also powerful because you can cap out like on a minion round. You can throw like items on Poppy and then cap out with Ziggs. And Ziggs is one of the best units in the patch right now. So yeah, you can cap out with Ziggs. You can like throw like Lux items on him maybe, and he'll do some work. Yep. Oh, also one other way to play Demacia right now, but I'm not sure if it's gonna remain good, is Sona and J4 reroll. So you just give Sona like Archangel and stuff. Especially if you get like Prismatic Ticket or on a roll. Like this could be pretty powerful. So you 3-star Sona, 3-star J4, and then you give Sona stuff like Archangel plus mana, like maybe Nashers and GG. Just like I didn't actually check the stats on it, but yeah. I just know Archangels is really good on her, and you want just Archangel mana plus 1, and that's usually the build people are going. And then you put your tank items on Jarvan. Late game, I'm not. I think you move it to Garen 2. It's probably stronger than the Jarvan 3. But yeah, you put your tank items on Jarvan, and then yep, that's the reroll variant of the board. Okay. Um, Next we have Void. So there's a couple ways to play Void in the current patch. Uh, there's the standard way you play around Baron. Also, AD Kai'Sa is not bad in the current patch. You can just give. Oh, let me put another Kai'Sa on the board. So you can give her Infinity Edge, Dojin +1, and it'll be fine, and you can just play around trying to get Baron later. But people are also playing this Kaisa Singe variant, which I'm not sure is very good. But the idea is you play two for the Singe unlock on a lost streak, and you just play Kaisa Singed plus Juggernauts, I think, and you drop down to 4 Void. Now your mod has to be good, so you would drop like stuff like Mal's and Belveth. If you have Belveth items, just play the Void variant, but stuff like this, and then you just give Singe stuff like Morello, and then yeah, I think that's the idea of it. Um, I'm not sure if it's good or not, but I guess we'll have to see. All right, next is this is the comp I played the most on the new patch, and I'm seeing pretty good success with it. I kind of inted the first couple games, but basically you really want to play this opener. Um, you want to play this comp from a win streak. Like you can't loss streak with this comp. If you loss streak, it's like a lot worse. And the idea is, since Graves got nerfed and is a bit worse now, we're playing around TF and 3-starring the TF. Now you don't reroll him, you just get him and the dupes from the build shops. So you want to go 5 for Captain's Brew, and then you want to go to 7 for like one build water item. Like Pile of Citrus is pretty good. Barnacles, it doesn't matter, just like one item. And then like as you're looking for the TFs, you drop down to 3 builds and you look for the dupes and the TFs. And then yeah, you 3-star the TF. And he wants stuff like he wants the Captain's Brew and anti-heal, so red buff for Morello or Void Staff or both. And then I think like this is fine, but if you can't get this exact setup, or if you have to slam a Sunfire or something so you can't build anti-heal, you can smack a Rage Blade or Death Cap on him, and it's not going to be the best, but it's going to be fine. And late game, if you want, you could just transfer the Rage Blade onto Kindred, right? So yeah, you just play 7 Bilge, and late game, if you really want to cap, you can go 10 for Orin, or you can like, you can drop, let's say you unlock Voli somehow, you can like, you can drop down to 5 Bilge, and it'll play fine. Like, you can play like Senna, and you just play like a standard build board, right? You can play Wukong over this if you don't unlock Voli, obviously, but yeah, that's kind of it. I have a lot of success with this comp. Um, by a lot I mean like 2 or 3 games. Because yeah, that's kind of a lot for one day of the patch. And lastly, we have Yunara. I'm not gonna speak too much on this comp because everyone knows how to play it already. But if you have an AD opener, I think it's still probably your best AD out because AP is pretty much king of the meta. Also, if your Ionia is good, like the gold or XP one, you should still be looking to play Yunara, I think. Because yeah, I've been playing Yunara when I get AD openers and the Ionia is good. And she still does work. Like she's not gonna win you the lobby because you probably get outcapped by rigs, but she's still pretty good. So I'll look out for that. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. I'm gonna try do more in depth comp guides later on as more and more information starts to come out about the comps. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the new patch. Hope you guys learned something. See y'all next time. Peace.